Welcome to my backyard. This fire pit is what started it all. I use leveling sand, gravel, river rocks, some old bricks that I had left laying around, and a $20 fire ring to create this fire pit. Next, we filled in the space underneath the hammock by first putting down some landscape material and then filling that area with some mulch. Now, by this time, I'm starting to realize that some leveling sand, some gravel, some river rocks or pebbles, and some mulch can really transform many areas of your yard. And so I had another little problem area for the pathway leading from the backyard to the garage. And so this area, when it rains, when it snows, it becomes really muddy, slippery, and I just wanted to create a pretty steady pathway so that way we are able to take out the trash and things like that and not worry about slipping, sliding, or trying to find footing as we are going in and out of this area. So after pretty much getting the walkway pretty much close to the way that we wanted it, we decided to add some plants to the area. We went back in and we removed some of the rocks, some of the gravel that we put down, and just dug in a pathway just so we can plant. After my daughters and I tested out this little pathway a couple of times just to see how we liked it, we just finished this project for the end of the summer 2023. So as you see, we started turning some soil for our next projects that we were thinking about for 2024, just clearing off different areas. So this is what my area looked like early spring. I went back out into my yard, checked in on the plants that we planted from last year, and these are how the hostas are looking. As you can see, of course, the other plants that are annuals, they did not come back, but you can also see here the garden that we started planting. This is my side yard that I'm also working on. In this particular side, I want to do a wildflower garden. So here I just started sectioning off the area, just making sure that, especially in this, I feel like this particular part of the yard would be good for the wildflower garden because there's so much uneven ground. As you can see, I put some mulch in different areas and kind of put bricks around areas where I thought that it presented some sort of tripping hazard or something like that. Just trying to section it off so no one goes over there. But once I turn the soil and start to plant some flowers there, I think it's going to look really great. So I have a lot of ideas about this particular area. Okay, so now let's go back and check in on the garden here. So as you can see, the onions and the kale, they are coming up really nicely. They're starting to sprout. The broccoli is coming up. I'm just, trying to keep this area nice and clean. This is, of course, the pathway that I created. As you can see to your left there, those plants are coming in really nicely for this season. I did put in 4 large rocks on the side because some of the pebbles keep falling off or they flood once it rains really hard over here. So I have to come up with some sort of fix for that particular area. Now, this was another problem area, just a quick fix that I made. My daughter was having her graduation party, and this area was worse. So I went back to Home Depot, got some leveling sand, some gravel, and some more pebbles to kind of fill in this area, and then use the rest of the flagstone that was around the house in order to create this landing here. I'm going to show you how this looked before. So even though this may not look the best right now, in my mind, I'm already envisioning I want to add in some more plants along the side there. Also a railing to make it a little bit more safer. But this is where I'm at right now. This was the before, as you can see there. It was just three flagstones that was just thrown on the ground. So this is how the back of the house is shaping up so far. We have collard greens, we have kale, we have broccoli, we have onions growing back there, and we have more plants that we are planting. I have to really thank my daughter and her boyfriend who has really taken the lead in the planting and the digging of these spaces here. My project more so is going to be the side yard, this wildflower garden that I'll be creating in this side yard. So check back with me. Maybe by the end of the summer, I will have this thing going. All right. Peace out. Bye bye.